Don't chase riches because they are uncertain. Kingdom unrighteous riches are what? They are uncertain. I am almost through. 1 Timothy chapter 6 verse 17. Riches are uncertain. Don't chase it. 1 Timothy chapter number 6 and verse number 17. Put it there. Charge them. Come to Porter City in the morning. Sunday morning, the last Sunday of the month. Is that correct? And charge them that are rich in this world. Charge those who are rich in this world that they be not high-minded, nor trusting uncertain riches, but in the living God. Don't trust in uncertain riches, trust the living God. Don't get money God didn't give you. How do I know that? Don't follow somebody's husband to get money. God didn't give you that money. Don't connive with somebody in office to steal the money of the company. You can go to Facebook and check it. The bishop of Full Gospel Church in Tema has made a tape, and the tape is on Atrium. So he met 3 wealthy people, the men, and told them, some of you have listened to it, why are you people not building companies for the youth to get jobs? And the man laughed. The 3 wealthy men laughed. Man of God, you are living in another world. He said, no, building for what? He said, no, we have done it before. They will steal from the company. They will connive from the production level to the sales and steal. They will steal until the security system you pay to put there not to steal is more than the income of the company. He said, until we want to bring Indians to come and work in our company. They are not Christians. They are Buddhists and Hindus, but they never steal anything. So, people have opened businesses. They can't employ Christians because everybody wants to be rich in one day. Everybody. You don't care. Everybody wants to be rich. Everybody wants to wear some designer shoe. Everybody wants to prove a point. Everybody is showing off. People are under pressure. Uncertain riches. I read an article that was interesting. Some armed robbers bumped into a bank and robbed the bank big time. When they finished robbing the bank, they came with the booty. And when they came with the booty, I don't want to quote exactly what they said. The robbers came, and then the robber, one of the young robbers who joined them, said, wow, we are ready. Let's count the money. And the robber leader said, you are a fool. How can you count all this money? Wait, the media will tell us how much we stole. Then the bank manager also told the treasurer, we have already embezzled 40 million. Thank God the rebels has come. Let's steal another 60 and add it with the calculation. So they came back and they announced that robbers break into a bank and they've got away with 200 million. The robbers came and said, Jesus Christ, we have worked for these people. When they counted the money was 20 million. So the bank manager and the treasurer stole 180. The robbers has 80. Stand to your feet. This is the dimensions of the intent. That is the generation where we are living now. No. Let's embezzle it. The robbers risk their life, but it's the people that are enjoying. Nobody knows how much is it. Let's take 80 million. Everybody know, and add it to the one we have already stolen, and let's put it on the robbers. And the robbers say we must find them and kill them because the people have got more money than we have it. Because when they counted, they have only 20 million. These people who never took a gun and raised themselves has gone away to 180 million. Am I preaching today? Yes, sir. Don't chase riches. We are not permitted to chase riches. We are permitted to chase blessing. Somebody say blessing. Start and listen to this one. Also, for anybody chasing riches is proud, because the riches will naturally make you proud. James chapter 4 and verse number 6. If you chase riches, it naturally makes you what? Proud. But he giveth more grace. Wherefore he said, God resisted the proud, but he giveth more grace to what? The humble. Have you known people say that? Do you know who I am? Check them. You check anybody that talks like that. Am I your koyiko? Who's a chair? You are talking like you are talking to your koyiko. Riches. Pride. Yeah? If you see any man in the house that is walking on his wife like a broom, it's because he has made money outside of God. The most dangerous man to marry. Before your time. Can you imagine with all the gospel you have heard? About sorry, who wedding, who funeral service, who Sunday service. Asemna uti and bakukra jiman sakra. I'm not the only person who preacher ubufu. I sorry be a preacher ubufu. So we are trying to tell this generation, God is going to bless you. You are going to make money. People are coming to church, pay big money. Where did they get it from? A man of God said this thing in Nigeria. I said, one day the church offering, there was a big money. It was about 250,000 pounds. So the people came and said, Papa, the people counted the money case, Papa, God is blessing this church. Oh. And then somebody's offering 200,000 pounds. And the pastor said, put the money aside. Don't add it to the offering. Just put it in the safe. The next day, another offering was found. It was about 250,000 pounds. So he told the people, monitor the one who is giving this offering. I want to talk to the person. So they later found the man. So they brought him to the pastor. And he said, are you the one giving the offerings in church? He said, oh yes, man of God. You don't even know the way God is blessing you and your message is blessing. And he said, wow, we are very appreciative and we bless you for the offering you are giving, even though we have not added it to the church money. Please, what kind of work do you do? What do you do for a living? And he said, oh, anytime I'm pushing my cocaine and I come to church and you pray, I go through without any trouble. So I know God is here. This is a generation we live in. That is the generation living. The just man walk in his integrity, his children are blessed after him. The just man walking, mark the perfect man, behold the upright. The end of that man is peace. That I steal to buy something for my life, for my wife. The one I saw that shocked me was the way those who chase riches can hurt them. Riches, as you chase it, can hurt you. There are people standing here, they are hurt. And who else will say this than Solomon? Ecclesiastes chapter number 5 and verse number 13. Riches can hurt as you chase them. There is a sore evil which I have seen under the sun, namely riches kept for the owners, therefore to their head. To their own head. Riches kept for the owners. If you chase riches, it will hurt you. Depress, oppress, compress, downpress, super press. He said, there is a sore evil which I have seen under the sun, namely riches kept. Give me the New Living Translation. There is another serious problem I have seen under the sun. Hoarding riches harms the saver. Hoarding riches harms the one that is saving the money. Because they see it as scatterers and be rich. You won't give a good offering. You won't pay your tithe. You have millions of money in your bank account, but nobody must know. And the Bible says you hold it to your riches. Listen, it is useless for God to bless you in the church when God cannot be a shareholder in the blessing. God must be a shareholder. Everything God has blessed me with is a shareholder. That is why God can tell me, take your car and give it to this person, I will give it. God will tell me, close your bank account and give it to the church, I will do it. God will tell me, do this and I will do that. Riches can hurt. Next week, I will take you to the realm of blessing. If God gives us opportunity. So that you will learn the difference between chasing blessing and chasing riches. Now, this is the key. Those who chase riches will be hurt, disappointed, and if possible, miss heaven. But it is not possible to chase blessing and be blessed and not be rich. Also, the boy who carried the blessing ran to his uncle's house with a staff and came back as a nation. Laban's children said, Jacob has coveted all our uncle's blessing. It was a lie because their father told them that I have learned by experience that God has blessed me for your sake. So before Jacob's birthday, they were not blessed. The Lord have mercy. Tobasi. And Tobasi. So what I say? Huh? Who could be a shop no? Neni part time beto adia. No amount sasu no adenya miasi. So ubana se niema coffee ma. Don't start taking high blood pressure medicine. The reason is that you are chasing riches. Thank God. Life is more important than the sales you make in a day. Thank God. That is the way a Christian lives his life. Lord, thank you that I have life. I'm walking around. The things that kill others, I have survived it. Thank you. Nobody can have a 10-bedroom house and sleep 1 hour in every room. You are a fool. So never be a it doesn't really mean there's nothing wrong in having a 10-bedroom, but if your bedroom is 10-bedroom, you still have one. Can you imagine your classic golden WC at 10? So when we here 2 minutes, and it shows that you are very rich. Amen. We brought nothing to this world. It is set. So, what is the key to escape riches? Godliness with contentment. It delivers you from enviness, from jealousy. You are not eyeing somebody's pocket. You are content with what you have. If it's high target you can afford, 50 Ghana cedis, you eye on it, you wear it. You don't need to work Louis Vuitton. You are not there yet. Who do you want to impress? You don't need it. You are under pressure. When I finish preaching about blessing, girl, you know the difference. So you wake up, go to work, and you know, yeah, it is chasing of riches that is making people become thieves. Righteous tongue talking thieves. Obey tongues, but we are cement akoguni there. Obey we are your friend is saying akoguni there. That man's money in your bank account, do you know you were a thief? How did you get it? There are guys who can give you money, they don't give it to their wife. They are not paying their wives, their children's school fees, but they are giving the money to you. You are Saturday night, they are about Tonyum Sako. And then you are there. Yeah? If God tell you what is happening in the charismatic Pentecostal church, it's a sad thing. Are you married yourself?
Yes, sir.
Stay with your wife. How many years have you married? 6 years. 40 years. What a blessing. That will be due 40th anniversary. Now we genuinely we then amiasi. Now we say Emma. Send we now announce you are fun to do. Emma, a can wokoba. How you repent on. It's a blessing. It's a blessing. Oh, you repent on. You have escaped temptations. Crawford, your moon shall. Your mooch you. Your mooch you and do what you die. Obika James said, girls, no, there is a boundary you build. Oh, make me jump over and obey you what you tell me. I find out how you're quite a savage about that day. How are you going to do it? We are on Saturday, one son, and tough my God has not sent you. If you touch me and something doesn't happen to you, it is a disgrace of my calling. There are prayers I pray. If you cross my path, it's even dangerous for your life. It's too dangerous. Because now you are joking, but if you try, you see what will happen. It's a serious matter. Somebody has come to the airport. They say you are not qualified to sit in a plane. And you pray one prayer. I'm carrying your husband's gift. And the person that said no came back and said, come and sit in a plane. You know, there's some people who heaven knows them. I am carrying your servant's perfume. And God said, nothing has changed. Oh. They put the boy. The last time he came, they turned him this one. They say, come and sit down. The prayer was very simple. I'm carrying your servant's perfume. I have accepted to take it. March them straight and hold your hand to the plane when the plane is already almost locking. There is a boundary you put around yourself. Certain things will not come close to you. Now, this is what I will say, and I will say it. If Jesus come now, are you ready? If Jesus come today and open me preaching with that trumpet sound, now say a call heavier. You sitting in Porter City, coming here. I don't know what brought you to church Sunday. Are you ready? So where's Samuel? Can you tell that if Jesus come, you are ready to go to heaven? And this thing will not happen. And this thing is not going to happen. That the pastors are telling an answer story. They don't know what we're talking about. Wait. As it was in the days of Noah, so shall it be in the days of the Son of God. Remember Lord's word. Now listen. This is the day you end it. If you are in this room this morning and you don't know Jesus Christ, or you used to be a Christian, some circumstance has caused you to backslide, and you are no more a child of God. You can be in a choir and you are not a Christian. This thing, let it not deceive you. Let not this dress deceive you. Where your president, your friend in robe, you wear it. It doesn't make you a Christian. Don't let credit card deceive you. It doesn't put your name in the book of life. Don't let be a chief executive let you feel like you are going to heaven. Except a man or a woman be born again, open their heart, despise the shame, and walk to Jesus Christ, they can never see the kingdom of God. If God says you can't see, you can't see. I don't want to mix it. There are two kinds of people here. The first set are coming to give their life to Christ. The second are coming to rededicate their life to Christ. You have received Jesus Christ, but you are disconnected. Be a pastor's child is not a qualification to go to heaven. I tell my children, I say, know God for yourself. You must have a personal encounter with God. The God your father met, you must meet him. Marry a pastor or marry a woman of God, a man of God, it's not a qualification to go to heaven. Be a Portarian is not a qualification for heaven. A chorister, nobody go to heaven because he was a chorister. There is no group in the church. Oh, it's true. Because that was his job. So Bonsam is a choir for Tony Banana Buff. No, I can't do my no here. Into a choir, that's one mumpire over Benjamin. That is what it is. What is the choir? No, Baba told him quick. A lot of musicians, somebody told me, he said, Papa, most of the gospel musicians, it's just a profession. Or say, he invited back over here, or changing mat is a boxer shorts. That is the word the pastor you say. The 4 days she was here, I saw her sleeping with almost 4 girls every night. About girl for running about Chanel. He mentioned, say, and when he mentioned his name, I was shocked. Popular gospel musician. Gospel. What did I say? Gospel. So from the catch them and say, wow. So, Papa, I'm telling you, I was shocked. So, but not tuning, no starting. So, the way more voice, and I'm the bar high, and I'm the bar low, a bad low, and one must go very high. See, that moment to me, and it's saying, I mean, they mean to be. There was a song you called Philman Cup. The first time I saw somebody singing it, Philman Cup, Lord. I lift it up, Lord. Come and take. So, wow. Can you imagine, say, I watched a documentary, and the funny thing, the documentary they did was like this thing on Facebook, one of the social media, and they talk about rapture. Most of them, how many of you about that thing? People's dresses were, can you imagine? And it happened at church. And I don't know, the Bible didn't say it, but from the way they said it, because I know that we don't need quiet dresses in heaven, it makes sense. That means also, say rapture, but now what are they in the at of him? Now the way I did raw, it means I bet and I can say Lusu ne who, and I bet in a be na zip on a be. Kobe wants to nipa ne free atadin. The Bible says we'll be changing the twinkling of an eye, and the Lord will come to the air and meet us. Someone say, Pastor Elijah Tadi no come. And to say, "Oh, Dano, when I wake, now we are now we which now just a waka." And to say, rapture need to own. Omo mbeko no mu free ma. Say, "Oh, na won call ya." And that's how man wants to start to by force. And you will say, "Be anqua." But that they don't miss out at everywhere. Say, "Be here." Nothing will happen. Also, it's right now. Story. The Bible has said it. And in the twinkling of an eye, people will be caught up. The Bible says they will change. The dead in Christ will rise. Those who are alive will be caught up to meet them. And Chuban said, "O former husband, o brother, we are born again. One will be around change. All of us will caught up to meet the Lord." And the only qualification is I have true with you on Kwang woman. And this now you can't trade your salvation for anything. Also, don't exchange your salvation for anything. That means that you cannot go to hell because of a woman. You cannot go to hell because of money. You cannot go to hell because of a job. You cannot go to hell because of a contract. Jesus, when we look at him, he said, "I'll come like a thief." It means it will be an unawares matter. Now, when you see that, Bible says you can become born again, but not by grace. It's going to be a torture. But the day the rapture will come, that day, some people also will go to hell that day now. Because if you are in a plane and the pilot is born again and the co-pilot is born again, the two of them will be raptured. If nobody in the plane knows how to fly an aircraft, that means that the plane is heading towards a crash. That means that nobody is there to lead those in the plane in Christ. So the day the pilot were raptured, the passengers crash, and that day when they die, they were on their way to hell. It is not an answer story. I'm a revivalist. Sorry, John Amount. I want to give my life to Jesus. I have backslided. Today, no shame in this one. Despise the shame and give your life to Jesus. I might not even call you into the place. And you are here and you say, "I want to give my life to Jesus." Lift up your right hand. Lift your two hands up. Lift them up. And say, "Man of God, I want you to pray for you." Forget about who is watching and who is not watching you. It's an individual responsibility. It's a requirement. It's a choice you make. And because Jesus called him Matthew, he said, "Matthew, wake up from the tax collector." He said, "Peter, follow me. I'll make you fishers of mine." Everybody Jesus called, he called them openly. One frail beer was sick. He said, "If you are ashamed of me, I'll be ashamed of you." Some of you, let me tell you something. When we make an altar call, then you stand there, and who you ask him a call? You have deceived yourself. The devil knows that you come back after you because you are ashamed to come to Christ. I'm not doing hotel where you are ashamed. Okay, when they crown, sir. Osha, so be humia. Okay, Fiesta Royal. Ote Papa. No, you are not shy. You went to a hotel room the first time with a man you met last week. You went there, lie on the bed, and you are not shy. Now coming to the altar call, you are shy for what people will say. Because you are deceiving yourself to think that you are a Christian because you are singing in a choir and you know that you have no relationship with God. Lift up your hand, those who want to give your life to Jesus. And if your hand is lifted, come to me. Come to me, sir. Come. Let me pray for you. Let me pray for you quickly. God bless you, sir. Come. Come.
God bless you for watching. I hope you enjoyed the message. For further inquiries, contact Well Prayer Center, P.O. Box GP 21421 Accra, or telephone +233 274 009933 or +233 242 472655. Email us on info@portercity.com or visit our website www.portercity.com. Location Plot 16, Nurture Road, Pram, Greater Accra, Ghana.